Are we having fun? Hell yeah.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Kaehla, and we're two best friends coping with life the only way we know how. One adventure and a cocktail at a time.
I have twisted teas.
Oh, summer.
Okay, so for some reason, whenever I thought about twisted teas, because I would see them and I would always be like, oh, let's get White Claws instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that twisted teas were like super sweet, but they're really not.
No, it is so good. It's so good.
I literally had them all day today at the beach and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I really liked it. Like, it was sweeter, obviously, than like a seltzer, but it wasn't like syrupy sweet.
No.
And it was like, it tasted like real tea. It was good, man.
Yeah. That makes me so excited.
Carbonated, which I actually really like.
You want to hear?
Carbonation's not doing well for my stomach.
No, seriously, dude. I like, as we get older, it's like people, okay, so like I'm repping energy drinks. So like they're slightly sparkling and like people are like, oh, I can't handle carbonation. I'm like, well, me neither. But just try this one, see if it's too much for you, because like they tried to dim it down a little bit. And it's just like, I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing that I relate so much to these like full on adults who like have like acid reflux and stuff.
Yeah, like have actual problems. And we're just like, yeah.
But hey,
7, but same.
I'm relatable. I'm just kidding. I was going to say though, 2016, remember how legendary 2016 was? Drake was singing about it. Everybody was talking about it.
Summer 16.
We probably talked about it, and honestly, I'm like, my brain is so fried that I don't know what we've talked about, what we haven't. But Stephanie went up to New York with me that summer, helped me move my stuff up for the summer.
That was that summer. Wow.
Yeah.
So many good times.
And that same summer, so obviously we were drinking like Long Island iced teas. I think we already talked about it. No, I don't think we went into detail yet. That's a story for another day. But what I wanted to say was I decided that summer that I wanted to be initiated in more of the local life rather than like the summer visitors, workers, like whatever that I was surrounded by the year before that. So I was invited to this farm party, okay, because Long Island is like rural, okay, at the end of the day.
Oh man,
this
is not New York City.
It's like fucking like estates surrounded by farms. So I got invited to this farm party, okay, and I don't know why. I think it had to do with the roommate I had. Well, we were drinking a lot of whiskey that summer, but I bought a tall boy twisted tea, and that was what I like pregame / drank to. Yeah, that was like my first like Hamptons party drink. I have no idea why.
Oh yeah, started it off right.
And we're still going with the tweas.
And we're still going. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. Yeah, that's gonna be my new go-to instead of like White Claws. Cause
hell yeah, I brought so many of those shits.
Definitely
home.
Got color though. Do you see?
Yeah, dude, I am. Look how white I am in the video.
Honestly, thank goodness for my Lebanese skin, because like if I reapply sunscreen, like I reapplied like 3 times today. I tan, but I don't burn. Yeah. I have figured it out.
Hold on.
About the reapplication.
Pumpkin loves to chew on cords because he sees me play with them, so he thinks he can play with them.
Oh boy.
I know, he's so hyper right now, but we can't play.
He's always hyper. He's nocturnal.
And I've been gone for like a day, or Parker left yesterday, so he was home alone for a day.
Aww.
Sorry, Punk. Okay, so let's get on into this episode, because obviously I was struggling without you last week. Obviously the dynamic is so much better now. And
it's are we having fun, not are you having fun?
Yeah, and I was not even having fun. So like it sucked. So tell me what I missed, because I told everybody, look, she's killing it at this sales job. School us a little bit. Like, You were fucking grinding it out, and I need to know how the fuck you do everything. Like, I saw this, I shared it
saw
on our
that
page.
story. I know, I saw
Yeah.
that story.
Like, how do you do it?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Like, do you sleep? No, you don't.
No, I
know the
don't.
answer
That's
to that.
precisely the point. Like,
Do you
okay.
cry a lot? Like, wait, I have so many questions.
Not like a lot, but like I have my moments. I think everybody needs a good cry, you know? That's my therapy. No, but I just part of the reason is I really do need to work on getting better sleep. That's half of the reason. Cause I probably sleep on average like 5 hours a night, which is
And do you
terrible.
wake up feeling good? Like some people brag
no.
about.
I am the person
Okay.
that needs sleep. I need 9 hours to function. So if I'm getting 5, it's a problem. Like it's bad. But I don't know. My body's so used to it now. Like I literally have to go like I'll do 5 hours one night and then the next night I do another 5 hours because I'm just as busy. So my body's just gotten into this like.
Do you ever feel like you're like, I don't even have a moment to think? Like, are you having those thoughts, or are you
every
like,
day.
hell yeah, grind every day?
Well, no, yeah, seriously. Like I'm always like half stressed, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a full stress. Like obviously I haven't had a breakdown yet and I'm not like, you know, on the verge of like tears all the time. Like I handle it well because like I keep my goals in mind. Like this, you know, me working so much, me doing everything that I'm doing, like it's only making me a better person. It's only making me more money. It's only, you know, like it's helping me get through the parts of my life that I want. So I
what
think
are
about
your
the end goal. Like
I feel
I
like
can go
it's
through some shit if there's like light at the end of the tunnel, basically.
Yeah, I hear that. I feel like it's good to like review what are the goals. I think this is a good topic for right now because of everything we've been going through. So like, what are your goals? Obviously a house, but could you like, I was thinking about this. Could you like kind of give people an insight of like how you really make that happen? Because no, you really travel and you are saving money and you are working and you're going out with your friends. Like you are making it all happen. Like, are you a millionaire? What's happening? Like, are you investing in like some fucking crypto a genius?
I mean, I do have some. No, I do have some crypto, but not like I'm not. That's not my full-time job. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just honestly, like having a lot of different pockets. You know how everybody says like you can't have all your eggs in one basket? Like I take that to like heart because like I know some people that go all in on 2 things. And I'm not talking like job related, obviously. Like if it's your job, like you should be all in. But I'm saying
aspects of your life.
Yeah, aspects of your life. Like if you're like, oh, I'm going to get sleep and I'm going to have a good job and make a lot of money, then that's the only 2 things you can do. So say goodbye to your friends, say goodbye to travel. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I try and purposely like make time and fill my whole life with different buckets. So like I have a time that I want to go and work out. I have a time when I'm partying with my friends and drinking a lot. I have a time when I'm traveling. I have a time when I'm working. Like I think it's so important to just time manage and like make that a priority because you can have it all.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of BS when people say like you can't, you know, well, except for the sleep, obviously.
I was just gonna say, but you can scale back a little bit on something.
Yeah.
And then add more sleep. It's always something you can change as you need to.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You're not like stuck in any one way. So
yeah, I love that.
That's just like my life priority. Like people always tell me like, oh, why don't you quit your second job? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm like, because I don't want to. Like I'm happy doing what I'm doing because it's working for me.
That's like me, like with my careers. I'm like, do I want to be a singer? Do I want to be an actor? Do I want to be a full-time podcaster? Do I want to be a model? Like, yeah. I'm like, how do I do it all?
Yeah. And like there's a way, like there's, you know, I mean, it would be a lot harder. It might, you know, take a lot of time.
Long. Yeah, exactly. It might take longer,
but there's a way to do everything you want to do. You just have to like let yourself do it. Like don't get in your head. Don't let other people's thoughts of you get in your head. Like screw those people.
Yeah.
I am the people telling me like to not do something or to like change something and like really like I'm not just saying like, oh, like you're working too much, stop, but like really saying like that. I'm like, you're not in my shoes.
Yeah, I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, I'm kidding.
I enjoy like the money that I make because I like to do the things I do. I travel. I've gone to like, you know, twice as many countries as most people I know. So
Yes.
That's just what's important to me.
So that's a great segue. I'm just kidding. Basically, we haven't seen each other in like 2 weeks. Okay, well, we don't actually see each other. Actually, I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. Okay, but that's beside the point. We'll get there. Anyway, so we haven't talked in 2 weeks, and I've been having a little bit of a tough time. Just like
Lay it on me.
I'm just ready. I'm ready for the next phase, and it's on the cusp. And so it's a lot at once. It's a lot to think about. Like, oh shit, am I ready? Oh, what do I have to do to be ready? Oh, like I have to do all this shit now. Like, it's just a lot going through my mind. Nothing's really like wrong. Everything's going great. So it's just like a lot of things to think about, and my brain can't handle it anymore. But we're like
all happening at once.
Yeah, we're like preparing. I mean, we've been preparing to move since we got here to Minnesota, but this isn't a long-term thing, guys. I'm not settled in Minnesota. And I think that's one of the hardest things about feeling comfortable here is that I know I'm not going to be here long, and people that I encounter know I'm not going to be here long. So there's a lot of like, why put extra effort into getting to know these people, or getting to know me even? Like it kind of goes both ways, like subconsciously, not even consciously. Like that's why it's been hard to make friends. That's why it's just always in the back, like not a conscious thing. But I'm just like, working, and you work sales, you get it. And I work like marketing basically and modeling, but like right now it's sales heavy.
Sales pretty much. Yeah.
It like right now I'm not gonna lie, like there's sales incentives and stuff like that, so I obviously want to do a good job,
like selling yourself. It's like it's a different type of sale.
But it's just like getting to the point where, and it's only been 2 months, but I've gotten to the point where it's so monotonous. It's like you get it because you're on the phone on your headphones.
I talked about this last episode, how stuck I felt.
Yeah, but it's like you're on your headphones reading the same script over and over and over to every single different person.
Yeah.
But imagine all those people are on the phone with you at one time. So you don't know who you said part 1 of the script to and who you actually like told nothing to. So it's like sometimes like I'm on such robot mode that I feel like under my mask, I just look like a zombie, and I'm just spitting out words that I've created for myself to say to people. And it's so bad because it's not fulfilling me.
Thinking about it?
No, I don't even realize it. I'm like, did I already say that this drink has ginger in it? And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I said that to the person that just walked away. But you were here at the same time. Like, it's like I locked down my script, so to speak. But it's just, I think that's why I'm ready to be in entertainment where the projects change so constantly. You don't get stuck in the same, unless you're like
mindset.
I mean, I guess talk show hosts could get like that day after day. They have to go back into the studio and say the same jokes and stuff.
Yeah, but you always have like somebody new to interact with, so it's still different.
That's true.
Not like the same person coming on. They always have like special guests, different.
Yeah. I've read about people like they get stuck in the same role. I could see how it gets monotonous, but we'll get there when we get there, whatever. Yeah. But that's how I feel currently about promo modeling. And it's hard when I'm not working with other people because I love the people in my field, but I'm by myself so much. Like I work by myself.
Yeah.
So if I'm not in my home store and I don't know the people that work there, at least they come by and they like break the monotony a little bit now at this point because I've gotten to know them. But like, geez, it's hard. It's hard to, I never thought it would be like that, but like it's hard to rep one brand consistently over a long period of time. But it's still an awesome brand and I'm still going to work with them. But those are the thoughts going through my
Wait,
head.
what brand are you with right now?
It's called Aspire. I actually almost made a drink. I should make a drink like next week or something.
Yeah.
So
What
it's
is
like
it?
from Chicago. Well, a little bit in the UK too, but it's a healthy take on an energy drink. So you've probably heard of Bubbler, Celsius,
Celsius. Yeah.
um,
Like that.
yeah,
It has like
Alani.
vitamins and shit in it.
Yeah, so it's like the new one of that, but it's so good because it's green tea based. Hey,
Ooh.
since I came home, he wants to be like all over my stuff as I unpack it. Cats. So it's a green tea based drink. So like imagine people kind of compare it
Like
to
green tea
kombucha.
extract, right? Like how
It's
they do it.
yeah, it's like green tea and then green tea polyphenols to give you like that caffeine. But since
Nice.
green tea like kicks in over time, you don't get jitters or crash. And so it's like kombucha meets White Claw. That's literally the perfect
Wait,
explanation.
it's alcoholic?
No, just the
Oh.
taste, the taste, sorry. That's what
Okay.
people
I
compare
was
it
like,
to.
It's 5% alcohol too?
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, that's what people compare it to, and I love that. That they're like, it's like a White Claw or it's like kombucha or like
So
a
it's
mix
like
in between.
sparkly, but it's like
It's like
okay.
sparkly.
I kind of like can taste it already. And
Yeah, it's sparkly, fruity, and there's ginger in there, like ginger root extract, so you can really taste it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's where it's
Girl,
almost like a
you better send me
kombucha.
a couple cans.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bring some down when I come to Florida.
Yes.
And then there's like vitamins B and C and biotin, so it's really women focused, but obviously anybody can drink it and enjoy it. And it's
Yeah.
only as strong as a cup of coffee. It's not like 300 milligrams of caffeine where you're like, oh, holy shit.
Pre-workout.
So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. And the people that like book me are so sweet. And I work directly with the brand. And that's kind of where I want the podcast to head. So it's like a great starting point versus a lot of my jobs are through an agency. So it's removed from the actual brand to an extent until I actually meet them on site.
Right.
But we could go into detail about that some other time about how
if you
my
have any
job
questions
works.
about promo modeling.
Dude, oh, there's so much. Oh, and I should do an episode about that because people have been asking me they've been asking me how to format their resume, and I'm like, I'll just send you my resume. I don't know.
All right, next bonus app is about promos.
It's just been weird, and I'm like traveling around Minnesota, still trying to get a grasp on like the culture is just so different. And Parker's in North Carolina right now, and he's like,
how long?
For a week for flight stuff. But he's like, am I in the South? And I was like, yes,
that is
I'm
souther than Florida.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm happy he's in the deep South because it makes me so happy when I talk with an accent. And oh my God, Southern hospitality. Like when they say Midwest is like, you know, the nicest part of the country, I don't know, because I'm from the South. So,
oh my gosh, you sound like Ruth Langmore from Ozark.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just like it just, oh my God. Remember Miss Gutherman?
Yes.
Did you have her?
AP Lang?
Were we in the same class?
No.
Okay, so in high school.
I remember you were like the one before me or the one after me.
Okay.
I was with like anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm going to tell everybody. So we went to high school where there were like AP classes out the ass. Okay, so this
out the wazoo.
I was about to say that, but so okay, this might be kind of racist, but I don't think it is. But okay, so we're in this literature class and we're reading like Handmaid's Tale and stuff like that. And we would sit around a circle, and this sweetest teacher, as sweet as a glass of iced tea.
Are we still talking about Gutherman?
I liked her.
I mean,
okay,
I wouldn't say she's the sweetest person. She was kind of bitchy, if I remember correctly.
Well, yeah, but like, hello.
She had the southern accent though. So
She
keep
had the
going.
southern accent. It's kind of like I understood it though. I understood the demeanor because she
Yeah.
was like as
She was like,
southern.
she was like an older lady too. She was
Yeah,
probably,
as
like,
southern
what,
as
like,
southern
late
gets, like
50s, 60s.
classic southern. Like it
She
was.
wore like the big jewelry, like someone's
Yeah.
grandma. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say
Like,
she reminded me of my
someone's
grandma.
grandma.
She reminded me of my grandma. That's exactly what it was. And she's so listen though. So we're sitting around this circle. We would have discussions. You're like, are we talking about the same person? And I don't know why I said this, but I sat next to her one day and I was like, I bet you would make a good biscuits and gravy. I bet you would make a good pecan pie. I love that.
What prompted you to say that?
Because I had no filter and I was like, this lady is so southern. I'm thinking about my favorite foods right now, my comfort foods. And I just thought that
collard
would be
greens. You love collard greens.
This episode's about being relatable, right? Yeah, collard greens. I fucking love. I made my own cornbread. I'm seriously gonna put that on the podcast website. But I said that to her and she was like, yeah, I do. But she probably was like, what the fuck? Looking back at it, that was not a good thing to say.
Probably like, whose fucking child is this?
Exactly. Like, is that
she's probably like, I do, but please turn your attention back to Ernest Hemingway. We could talk about this shit later.
Also, that year we did Amadeus, which was about Mozart, and I was like studying him and music as well. Bro. And my group dressed. We fucking dressed. Yes, tell me. We dressed up as the fucking. We had like fucking. What are those things? Ruffles. We had ruffles in our collar. Yeah, little... like the neck ruffles. And
why
we made
you dress up. I don't remember that.
Why did we? Because we fucking. Yeah. I had no boundaries senior year. I said, fuck this place. I said, fuck this place. I don't give a shit anymore. And I dressed as Mozart.
It wasn't required by the teacher. You guys just fucking.
Yeah. It was me. It was me and Haley Boyle, you know, lifelong friend, Haley Boyle, who's an actress. And then honestly, our old friend, Paulina.
Honestly, you're right. I do remember Kaehla being like, just like, fuck the boundaries of this place. Like, fuck being like, I would wear popular, like, fuck being a nerd. I'm gonna be it all. So fuck you guys.
Yeah, I would wear like nice ass fucking pearls with like cowboy boots like, and like a booty
Hollister,
shorts,
like a Hollister polo shirt.
I was like, I don't give a shit about this place. My mom convinced me I should have graduated early, and I fucking said no. I want to live my senior life, and I regretted it.
Wait, could you have graduated early, like 2012?
Well, or whatever, dual enrollment.
Oh,
yeah, I could have if I did dual enrollment.
Yeah, you're right.
If you took it, if you knew what you were doing, you could.
I did
dual definitely do it,
but only for 2 classes. So like,
yeah, I didn't do it for any because I was like, no, I really want to be here with all of my friends. And then all I did was party at UCF.
Then you end up wearing pearls with.
I was at Cowboys every Thursday night.
Dude, you're a partier, not like me. I was not a partier at all.
No, really though, I've been watching so much Euphoria. It's reminded me of high school and how much I didn't give a shit and how much I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
Show.
It's so good.
I see it everywhere. I haven't seen it yet.
It's like I knew I watched like one episode and
was it like pointless drama though? I'm not really a fan of like those like high school pointless drama shows.
It's not like, okay, you know how Vampire Diaries is like one of those pointless teen dramas. It's not like that. It is dramatic, but the people are literally
I like drama, just not like drama that doesn't mean anything. Like,
no, it means something, at least to me. It's a lot of drug use and depression and shit like that. You know, relatable things.
Yeah.
No, but they are such
We're
good
looking so
actors.
serious at each other, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Relatable. No, they are such good actors that they make the show not be a cheesy drama. And there
Very
are
cool.
points where, yeah, you're like, oh, she's so fucking dramatic. I hate her, something like that.
True.
But it's so good at the same time. You're like, holy fuck. Like,
all right. I mean,
yeah.
I was sold anyway, but I'm going to start watching it.
Yeah.
How many episodes?
2 seasons, 8 episodes each.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we are
it's so good.
rewatching Tiger King because you know how they released like the second series or something.
Yeah,
like that?
some spinoff.
Yeah, I need to watch that. So we're like, all right, well, we got to watch the first one again because I don't fucking remember it at all.
No, Parker and I adamantly refused to watch that. Like, we collectively,
to this day?
Yeah, we collectively were like, fuck that. We're gonna do anything to avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but it's almost like interesting to watch just to see how fucking stupid some people are.
Oh,
like,
goodness.
Just watching this, we literally like look at each other and like burst into laughter like every couple of minutes because I'm like, what is going on here? Seriously.
Isn't it in Florida or something?
How do people exist like this? It's a lot. It's in like Oklahoma, Florida, and
because they're committing all these
South
like crimes
Carolina,
and
so
stuff.
All these like hick places. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I just watched? Oh my god. There's a movie, something Tammy Faye, and it's about this like evangelist. Did I say that right? Like TV star phenomenon Tammy Faye, who her and her husband like had basically like a worship channel, Yeah. And
isn't that in movie theaters or is that a show?
It's on, I think I watched on HBO Max. I don't know if it's a Max original or if it was in theaters, but it is so good. At the same time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is real life. Like, sorry, not shaming like religion or anything, but like taking it to the point that they did. And they even they made so much money, they started a theme park or something like that. Before they got shut down because of all this fraud and whatever. But like, it reminded me of
her.
Yeah, it reminded me of Holy Land in Orlando.
But like crazy.
And they had they started their own version of that, but they had a Tammy Faye character. And I ran into her at BJ's Brew House one time.
Really?
Unless it was the real Tammy Faye.
Well, we need details, Kaehla.
I don't know. I was in high school at this point.
Where was this? Well,
at
it
BJ's
says she
Brew House.
died. No, it says she died in 2007.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, it was just a character.
Was that the year that you went?
So, no, I didn't go. I ran into this lady at BJ's Brew House.
Was that the year that you ran into her?
No, it was like senior year of high school. Let's just say that for carry on the senior year. No, we ran into this girl. I was with the soccer team because I played soccer in high school. And I have to tell everybody. No. So we ran into this girl or woman in the bathroom. And she gave us a card to go to this like religious experience place called Holy Land, which just shut down in COVID. And now it's turning into a hospital. But I didn't realize we called her Dolly Parton, not realizing that she was Tammy Faye. How fucking wild is that? I didn't even know.
And now you watched and you're like, wait, this all makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to see Dolly Parton. Bro, if she ever like tours, you and me.
Bro, let's go to Dollyland before they shut down.
Where is that? Tennessee?
Nashville. Yeah.
Wait, it's shutting down?
No, but like
I'm down.
It's not gonna last forever.
Dollyland. I'm looking at
I fucking love Nashville.
Oh, it says temporarily closed.
No. Our life is ruined.
It definitely says temporarily though, so maybe she'll pop it. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute.
I know.
During Halloween, she goes all out.
Yeah, so this is our episode about being relatable and fucking doing everything you want. And so we're going to continue on. honestly, having 2 weeks worth of fucking content to catch up on, we're
Would
gonna
mean you would be
save.
sitting here for 4 hours.
Yeah,
so-
we're gonna save the rest for a part 2, and we're gonna get more in depth about what the fuck is going on in our brains, because we just had a lot that we wanted to talk about. And so we'll see you all next week
time.
for a part 2.